Hi everybody, so as I mentioned yesterday, I've got a little Iceland top-up haul here. Now I haven't done this for a very long time. I think it was in lockdown the last time I had an Iceland delivery. So you need to spend £40 to get a delivery, but they always have great offers for delivery that you don't always spot when you're in the store. They don't always apply in the store either. So for some of the things like drinks and ice creams and stuff, it's nice to have them delivered by them straight into the freezer. And you don't have to faff around with your bringing frozen stuff home yourself. So, and heavy stuff too. If they always have offers on like cans of drinks and things. Now I had some of those in my Ocado haul yesterday, so didn't need any, but I felt like I got a nice little assortment of extras, filled up the ice creams for a few weeks, definitely. Certainly my drinks are taken care of for a few weeks. And then some treats and some little extra bits just to round up to the £40. So the one thing they had was 10 items for £10. And there was, I don't know, there was 100 and something different things to choose from. And it was a mix of frozen, fresh stuff. And so I took advantage of that. There was a meal deal, which was, I think, £6 or £7 for a main. What else did I get with that? Can't remember. A main and an ice cream, and there was something else with that as well. I'm thinking it was a side, but I don't really have any side dishes, so it might not have been. And then there was some offers on yogurts and offers on ice creams. So some strawberries. I had also ordered some raspberries and some apples and pink lady apples, and neither of those were available today. So there's a box of strawberries, 15 cheesy singles. This might have been what I got with the meal deal. Just trying to think now. I think that was what I got with that rather than in the 10 for 10. Some Lucozade Sport because they didn't have any at Ocado and Caleb hasn't had any for a while, so I got him 4 bottles of that. Now this is the Vimto that I absolutely love. It's kind of the only dilute juice or squash that I really enjoy at the moment. I do like orange squash, I do like lemon squash, but this, when I first had it a couple of summers ago, has been my go-to soft drink ever since. Now normally I buy this in this size bottle, which is a 1 litre bottle from Tesco's and Sainsbury's have it, and its normal price is £1.65, and I always wait until it's on offer, and it's usually on offer for £1.25 or something around that region, and that's what I pay for it. These two huge bottles were 2 for £4, or 2 for £3 actually, I think it was. So definitely they are 1.5 litre bottles. There's 50% more in the bottle, and it was a 2 for deal. I'm thinking it was 2 for £3, or it might have been £3.50. But that will last me for ages, and so really happy with that. The Pepsi came with the meal deal, so Tony likes Pepsi Max, so I got that for him. Some of these Crave sticks, these were in the 10 for 10. Caleb likes Crave cereal. I just thought this might be a grab and go little snack or breakfasty thing for him. 2 boxes of the Mayflower curry sauce. So those were in the 10 for 10. And stocked up on 2 boxes because most of the main grocery stores don't sell this. They do sell some variants, some variants of it. The one we had, which was the Coleman's mix the other night, was really nice. But we all love the Mayflower one. So I've stocked up on 2 boxes while they had it. Yogurts, I got some of these Light Crunch. Now these have a 23rd of May date on. It is the 15th today as I'm recording this, so a good week to run on these, so I'll eat these first. These are toffee cheesecake inspired, so it's toffee flavoured yogurt with a biscuit crumble, so really looking forward to those. And then I got some of the normal Muller Lights with the sprinkles, so vanilla, orange and caramel, all with dark chocolate sprinkles in them. These have a good June date on them, I think the 6th of June, so those can be for after those. Got some of these strawberry desserts. These were in the 10 for 10, and just a little strawberry sort of mousse with a creamy topping. 9th of June is the date on those, so again, something, I think in the summer I always want something. In the winter I do crave kind of comfort puddings, like I had the ginger cake and custard last week. That's more of a wintry pudding. I really enjoyed it, but that's the sort of thing I would have in the winter, or even bananas and custard or rice pudding or that sort of thing. But in the summer I do like to have something after dinner when I'm sitting in the evening, and so a yogurt, a strawberry dessert, a mousse to trifle, that sort of thing, some fruit and meringue. Those are the sorts of things I turn to in the summer months. So I've just stocked up on a few things. Strawberry trifles, the little trifle pots. I've always loved these since I was a little girl, and they were a real treat. 25th of May, so those are next weekend's date on. So I'll tuck into those as a pudding during the week this week. 2 packages of rich tea biscuits. These were on a 2 for deal. And rich tea, Caleb and I both like these. I like them for dunking in a cup of tea. Caleb just likes them for a snacking biscuit. Viscount, another one of my childhood favourites that I absolutely love. And they always do a good package size in Iceland. So I usually wait until I do an Iceland shop or something like B&M before I buy them. And these were in the 10 for 10, so they were £1 for that pack. Cheese and spring onion quiche from the Cathedral City brand. This was in the 10 for 10. And I do love a good quiche. And so I'm going to use this with some salad for lunches this week. Some ice pops, the blue raspberry flavour ones. These are just the ones you keep in your cupboard, pop them in the freezer. So these will be a backup once all the ice cream is gone. Bliss bars. Again, the only place actively around us where I can get them is Iceland. We don't have a B&M or a Home Bargains like this. Look, we do go to those stores, but we have to make a trip to go to them. So if I'm just doing normal shopping, the only place in town that I can get these sorts of things, the Mayflower curry, the Bliss bars, that sort of thing, is at our Iceland. And they had 2 of the flavours I've been really wanting to try in this time. So they've got the white chocolate and lemon and the white chocolate and cherry bakewell flavours. So looking forward to having those as a treat. Then on to the ice cream stash. So this pack, the 6 strawberry and vanilla cones, which is Caleb's favourite, came with the meal deal. So it was the cheese, the burgers, which I'll show you in a moment, the litre bottle of Pepsi and the ice creams. Then I spotted these. Caleb loves anything slush puppy. He is a slush puppy fan. And these are strawberry and blue raspberry cones, so with slush puppy flavouring in the ice cream. These, Iceland do these amazing deals with the branded sweets, and they always have. They started out a few years ago, I think it was in lockdown, with fruit salad and blackjack ice creams. And from there, they have kind of gone through the whole range of kind of traditional childhood sweets, and they seem to always have new ones in. And so again, it's a nice time if I do a monthly Iceland shop, or we can stock up on some of these that we wouldn't get at other stores during normal shops. So I hope I've got enough room in our freezer for these. But we've got the Anglo Bubbly, which is the bubblegum flavoured ones, the Chewit strawberry flavoured ones, and they had cherry and something else as well, blue raspberry, I think. And then the drumstick squashies ones. So plenty of ice creams. I think we counted up, there's 28 ice creams there. So that should essentially be enough to last Caleb for 4 weeks, because he has an ice cream after dinner almost every day. And then the other part of the meal deal I got were these boneless chicken thigh burgers. We love the Aldi version of these. We haven't tried the Iceland one. These are new. I've got 2 of the southern fried and 2 of the hot and spicy. And these are just good to have in the freezer if there's a night when things don't go to plan, which we've had a lot of those recently. And I end up having to make a meal. I don't have as much time to make dinner as for what I was planning to make, that sort of thing. Then having these in the freezer, I've always got bread rolls in the freezer. Pulling those out makes a quick dinner. We've got the cheese slices. We've always got either potatoes or fries in the freezer. And so we can just pull together a kind of burgers and chips style meal quite quickly if we need to. They are really tasty. If we don't use them in the next couple of weeks as a backup, I will plan them into the meal plan. So that is our haul. Now at our old house, we had a normal up and down fridge freezer with a 3-drawer freezer in the bottom of it. And then we had a large chest freezer in the garage. Now at this house, our garage doesn't have electric in it. So we couldn't bring the chest freezer. We got rid of it before we moved. We passed it on to another family. And so all we've got is the freezer in our fridge. And I think I mentioned my move-in present from my new home from Tony was this lovely Smeg fridge freezer. It's actually the highlight of my kitchen, sort of fridge freezer that we had in the States, very similar, but obviously a more modern version. I absolutely love it. It was officially classed as a second because of this little ding in the door here. So it was officially couldn't be sold for full price because of that. And we got a ridiculous price on this because of that. So just worth looking for places that have seconds and have returned items. This had never been plugged in. It wasn't even fully out of the box. And so, but the problem with that is that all we've got now is this little freezer. So we've got the 2 shelves and a drawer that side. We've got the 2 drawers and 2 ice trays, 2 ice making trays on this side. So our freezer space is much more limited than it was at the old house, which is why I haven't been doing big freezer stock up shops. But I think a monthly Iceland shop just to put some of the basics in place. And then during the weeks in between, I can get extra frozen veg if we need it, or smoothie making stuff, or chips and things like that if we need them. So there's not much in there at the moment. There's some bread in the top here. There's some fries still from Caleb. Tony's just made up 2 smoothies for the next couple of days. He makes them up on a Sunday, pops them in the freezer, and this fridge keeps things really cold. So he takes them out on Sunday evening, puts them in the fridge, and then they're perfect for the next couple of mornings for him for his smoothies. And then in the trays, we've got a couple of bits and pieces. We've got a little bit of meat down in that tray. This is the other thing it does. It sings at us and flashes lights if you leave the doors open for too long. And this one's got fruit in the bottom and veggies in the middle one. So, yeah, so that's why we haven't done as much of a big freezer style shop, and why I certainly haven't had as much freezer stuff in my hauls since we moved. But we're getting used to it. We're making the most of it. I've got to try and fit all that ice cream in that little freezer, which I think I can do if I take it out of the boxes. And then just got the burgers as well. That's the only other thing to fit in there. So a little Iceland haul, just something a bit different. It came to, you have to spend £40 to get free delivery. And I think this was £41, which I think with all the ice cream, with all the yogurts, all the drinks, I'm quite happy with £41 on that. So off to put this away and enjoy the rest of our Sunday. Thank you for joining us for this little top-up haul. And we look forward to seeing you back here on the SeeSaw soon.